Hi, it's Fenna back in the Theo studio. It's been 2 years now that we went from this hair to ultra short, but now it's 2 years later and it's like this, and I'm very happy with the whole process. But I like my long hair, and what we are going to do now is you can see the difference in hair color. I want to blend it more in together.
Soft.
And a permanent.
Yeah, perm.
A perm.
Yeah.
So
Large rollers.
curls
Yeah.
are going to be a curly girl. So
Yeah.
curious. Oh yeah, and I have to make around.
And you can find all our videos, of course, online. Also from the shorts ones.
Yes, the whole process.
Even on the short videos.
Also.
Yeah.
So go have a look.
So I start with Fenna washing her hair.
Lekker.
Hello friends on YouTube. She's back. Now I told her all the videos where she was talking about are on my YouTube channel. So if you watch on her name you can see them all. And in the short videos there's also a lot of videos. So if you don't want to see the whole video, you just go to the shorts. And the shorts are made by my daughter. So yeah, nicely working together. Wash the hair with a deep cleansing shampoo. Take my Olivia gardening brush, brush it through. And I'm gonna do this perm with very large rollers because I don't want to damage the hair, just want, yeah, a curly shape. She has very strong hair, so that's why I can use also large rollers. They don't have to grow out. They, they disappear by just losing the strength.
How long was it stay?
I will tell you that.
Oh.
I'm not the curl.
But is it a few weeks?
No,
or
no,
a few
no, no,
months?
you have months.
Haha.
Okay, start rolling in her hair. The rollers I use are from T.K.S. I know a lot of you don't like that sound, but they were the ones who have this large rollers. So, and where I can get them, I get them. And creating a big roll. Deze wordt net eentje met een elastiekje wat heel strak zit.
Het leven.
Yeah?
Het leven.
Yeah. First I put a stabilizer on it and then I roll in the rest. You can see how her hair grown. It's grown in 2 years.
Yeah.
You can also see that she didn't use the hot sizzle the last time.
What?
The last time, it's long ago.
Yeah. It is. You can also see it on the color, the difference. Yeah.
So do all the hair. Okay, now I have all the rollers on Fenna's hair. So she turns around to show you how I placed the rollers. So now I'm gonna apply a carton wig. Take first some stabilizing sticks in the first line. Over here I can click my carton wig on. Lay them over the beautiful ears. Into the neckline.
Moet ik iets vasthouden?
Nee. Eigenwijs mannetje, hè?
Dat ben je zeker. Dat is ook wijs.
Zeker.
So,
This is done. So now I go to my perm fluid. Lay a towel over her shoulder. Go to my T.K.S fluid. Now there are 2 bottles in it, fixating, neutralizing and a perm. And the perm is mostly the smallest one. This, mostly before I use this, shake gently. Don't, just gently. So it brings the whole fluid in action. Then take off the lid. And I'm gonna apply it. So put the head a little bit to the back. Normally I would do this in the sink, but yeah, then you don't see it. But the rest of the process you will see in the sink. Building up from the top to the back and applying it on all the rollers. I stabilize the rest of the rollers. With the large ones, it's hard to get them under it, so I take every time a new one. This pulls real tight on the skin. It gives also tension, so I have the best result afterwards. Lekker hè dit? Lekker strak.
Ja, valt op. Het is, ja, het is...
Je bent vrouw, dat scheelt. Als je man bent, ga je zitten piepen als je dit hebt.
Ja, maar daar ben je man voor.
Ja, zeker. So now all the pins are on her hair, so now I take plastic foil, cover this up with the plastic foil. On that I lay towel again. Ooh.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Now I start counting the clock. Alibaba.
Ja.
Now we go for coffee tea. Wait there, I show you when this is curling, I show you that. Okay, 15 minutes from getting it on her head. So now I'm the first time going to control a roller. So open this. Thank God. Take one on the back. Never take the same twice. Oh, it's slippery. Have it. Take it up. Don't force anything. And you see it's slightly coming. It's not there any yet, but it's getting there. So it's getting a little bit wavy effect. So this I roll back. Then place the rubber band again. And I think I'm gonna get some 5-6 minutes more with a little bit heat. Not too much, a little bit. Because it's a bit cool in the studio. Fenna loves it.
Ja.
Does this all for you?
Yes.
Get that.
Not for myself, for you.
Okay, give it some warmth for 5 minutes. So now I'm gonna check it again. So I take not the same roller what I told you, but one in front of that. So now you see more structure. Now you see that it's waving. So now I can rinse it out. This I have to do certainly for 5 minutes, maybe a bit more, because she has of course longer hair and a lot of hair. So I want to be sure that all the perm lotion is out of the hair. So now we go to the sink. Get rid of the carton wicks. Creates a nice temperature on the water. And then I start rinsing out for certainly 5 minutes. So I take a little bit more, take 7. Niet heet?
Nee.
This is by far the most important thing of waving. When you don't do this right, you certainly have damage on the hair. It's better to have no curls at all, but rinsing out real, good, because then you have no damage on the hair, otherwise you have damage on the hair. The chemical process, fixating on perm lotion, heats up a lot. So if you take, for example, the rest over and you put some fixating, neutralizing into your perm, you will certainly feel that it gets warm. And in your hair it explodes. So far, rinsing out with water. Take a nice towel to dry this and make sure almost all the water is out of the rollers. So press a little bit, not too hard because it's hard on the skin. But the more water I get out of it, the better it is. Okay, this is done. So now I come to my fixating, neutralizing. In her case, I put my fixation into a bowl. I take a SpongeBob, start dabbing in the underline, building up to the top. Leave the pins in. I'm making sure I use enough to get the fluid into the hair. Always start in the underlines because this gives away oxygen and the oxygen seals the hair. It makes it possible to get the steps into the hair. And when you would start on top, you only have water and then it will not work. For 3 minutes I take out the stabilization pins so I get more space between the rollers.
Makes sense.
Especially with the large rollers, it's very important to keep some tension on it. Make sure you have all the pins out and you have protection into the sink so they don't slip into the sink. Because then you need a plumber. 2 more minutes. Out in the underlines, taking out the first rollers. And also do this in the system to make sure you take out, for example, just above the skull bone. Nothing more than that. Then you get in with the neutralization.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And also this has to stay on the hair, of course, for 5 minutes. Every time take about a line of 3 rollers. Don't pull on the hair, just gently let it slip.
Oh, joh, ik zie het al. Wauw. Cool.
Okay, the last 5 minutes. Then in the meantime I make a toner. So when I rinse this out, I can put a toner over it. From applying the neutralization. Rinse this out. And then I created a toner because the gap between the upper hair and the blonde is of course huge. And the toner is on 1.5%, it's 5 volume.
So it's the same as the fixating neutralizing, so it doesn't damage the hair and it's really nursing the hair. And it gives a beautiful shine to the hair. So I chose a chestnut in combination with a little bit copper. So she will have a nice warm color again. And the nice thing of huge rollers using is that you can also get it out of your hair. So if you want to wear for a nice straight hair, it's not hard to do. Dry this. Get myself a plastic foil. You may hold this in the front, love. That may dig it in the sink, it's not a problem. Now this I apply with my hands, just mix it through. And this just smells really lovely.
Ooh, yes I do, of this.
It's not caterpiss.
No, not at all.
And this is also nursing the hair, so it's nice to use this. And this we leave in the hair for 10 minutes.
10 more minutes.
Yeah, but then you can get out of the sink.
Yes, that's nice.
Yeah. The most important thing is when you get a customer out of the sink, is 2 fingers. It sounds a bit crazy, but I show you why. Get rid of my clubs. Go to the plastic foil. Nut it on top. When somebody lays in the sink for this long time, the head feels really heavy. So when you take 2 fingers and you lift them up, it costs nothing. It costs you nothing, it costs the customer nothing, and they can have really wonderful lifting out of the sink. Make sure all the hair is under it. And when this is getting rinsed out, I don't show you that because it's not important. So I take this 10 minutes and then we're back, but you see us cutting them. Hello, we're back. Now rinse the color out. You see not a lot of difference, but it takes away the highlighting of the blonde. And it gives a little bit of toner also on top, so it's a bit warmer of color. So now I'm going to do a thermal cut. She wants to keep the length, so that's okay with me, because if you want to see the shorter lines, you can certainly watch it on YouTube. Just put in her name and you find them. I'm going to do this cut with the TC1 care cut of Jaguar. The best tool for the job. You can buy one and you can rent one. For those who think it's too expensive. But I certainly think when customers want to grow the hair, it's the most perfect tool for the job. Do this cut with the TC1 care cut of Jaguar. The best tool for the job. You can buy one and you can rent one. For those who think it's too expensive. But I certainly think when customers want to grow the hair, it's the most perfect tool for the job. If you want information, you go to Jaguar. Or put in TCC1 care cut. Now the only thing that's a bit strange to work with is the wire. Well, I took a rubber band, so the wire is near to my wrist. And I have something to hold the wire high. Normally it hangs on the ground, but it's also the connection to your tool. So Jaguar don't supply you that, but yeah, I'm also a construction builder, so I want to keep the best things for my products. Starting her cut in the neckline. En dan certainly will turn her, so you can watch with me.
Ja.
De blonde mevrouw staat je mooi aan te kijken daar.
Ja, hallo.
Don't force anything because now I have a wavy hairstyle. So don't force anything, I hold it very gently between my fingers. Just take off the dry ends. The beauty of this tool is that it seals the hair, and in her case it stays closed for more than 4 months. So no split ends, no nothing.
Is there a reason that you cut the hair at the end and not to start with?
Yes, because when you create the perm, you will damage the ends of the hair.
Ah, okay.
So, and yeah, when they're not really done well, you can always take off the end of the hair.
Ah, okay, yes. Yeah.
Lift the hair up with my comb. So take up, lift up. Because this gives a wonderful jumpy effect. And if you listen carefully, you can hear that it's healthy hair. Because you hear snap, snap, snap. The rest over of the toner I gave with her. So in a week or two she can put the toner once again on the hair, or when she thinks, no, I need it! It's very easy to apply. And it doesn't damage the hair at all. And the toner is of Lakme.
Of course, like me.
Why? Of course.
I think it's your favorite.
No.
No?
It's one of my favorites.
One of your favorites.
I have a lot of favorites. You are also one of them.
Yes. And you're mine.
Thanks. Take the upper line, bend it over on the line, point my fingers to the line of cutting. And this hair you dry with a diffuser, because then you have the most curly effect in it.
Yeah.
But what I told also to Fenna is when you want to have a straight hairstyle, you can also straight it out. Because it's not the hardest curl you have. So you have beautiful hair even when you straight it out. Work till I get on the center of the skull and behind the ear. Knowing that she likes to have the front in the length she has, because it's lifted up a bit. Take up in the center line, go to the center line and give it soft rounding on top. So I'm certain that I did all the hair, and all the hair is once again in the best condition it can get.
Yes.
Blinded by the light, all the lights is shining in my face, especially when I go this high.
Now you don't see the difference. You see it a bit?
Of?
The difference between the...
Oh, the colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think a toner, especially on permed hair, lights up also a bit the normal hair. Because it's also lighted up a bit by perm.
Yeah.
But that is what I told Fenna when we're going into summertime now, it's spring. But because the hair is more sensitive, because it has a treatment, it will light up also more natural. So when the sun is shining, her hair will get a little bit blonde.
Blonde.
Of color. So now I did all her hair. And see, I did not do anything now. When I turn her, how beautiful, wavy her hair is, how strong the waves are. Still natural. So now I can dry her hair. Take this beautiful product. It's an ice product, but it's a leave-in. This is a beautiful product. It strengthens the hair a lot, and it gives also a wonderful smell on the hair.
ice blonde.
Yeah, but you cannot see it because it's almost gone. But I want this product into a normal condition also.
Oh, the smell is good.
And it's strongest hair. That's the beautiful thing about this product. So now I'm going to get a diffuser. Take a diffuser and taking time. It takes some time to dry this, so I don't put the whole video online. And when Fenna tries it, she hangs upside down.
Oh!
Dat zeg ik geen krullen heb.
Ja. Net een poedel.
Maar wel leuk van boshaar.
Ik vind het heel leuk. Ben ik hier naar een krullenkapper geweest. Nou, wat een afzetterij.
Ja, dat is
Dat
puur,
waren echt geen krullen.
nee, dat is puur voor de verkoop.
Ja. Weet je wat een mooi verhaal hoor?
Doe nog een stuk gedaan. Okay, for so far blow drying. Now you see she don't have curly hair.
Nope.
Getting to a real nice curly product. Shine wax of Goldwell. Apply this once again all over my hands. And this I massage gently in. This nurses the hair, gives it a little bit more moist. And I want to have this hair because I think it's really sexy and strong and totally different. Go to my rest overs and get the rest in. And when you dry it natural, it's not, of course, this curly. It's less curly. But this way you can see how beautiful, strong a perm can be.
Yes, it is.
Get rid of the protection. Thank Fenna for being my model. Thank you for
Thank
watching.
you.
You're more than welcome. Put it nearby so you can see it nearby. And of
Yes.
course you see the photos. Till next time. Thank you for watching.
Thanks, Theo.
Love, it's yours.
Wat nou krullenkapper.
Ja, zeker. Lekker hè?
Heerlijk.
Heerlijk. Lekker hè?
Top. I like my long hair, and what we are going to do now is you can see the difference in hair color. I want to blend it more in together.
Soft.
And a permanent,
Ja, perm.
a perm.
Yeah.
So
Large rollers.
curls
Yeah.
are going to be a curly girl. So
Yeah.
curious. Oh yeah, and I have to make around.
And you can find all our videos, of course, online. Also from the shorts ones.
Yes, the whole process.
Even on the short videos.
Also.
Yeah.
So go have a look.
So.